My message to the haters begins not with bitterness, not with anger, but with a heart that has been cracked open, stitched back together with tears and truth, and still dares to beat. I stand here not for applause, not for validation, but because silence no longer serves me. I'm tired of pretending that the cuts didn't bleed, that the whispers didn't echo, that the smirks and the sideways glances didn't sting like fire pressed against skin. I'm tired of smiling through disrespect, tired of lowering my voice to make others comfortable, tired of hiding the fire in my belly just so I wouldn't be called too much. This is for every moment I walked into a room and felt the chill of judgment before I ever had a chance to speak. This is for the times you questioned my worth, my talent, my place at the table. For every time you called my dreams too big, my strength too intimidating, my ambition too loud. This is not a cry for your approval. It is a declaration of freedom, a reckoning, a rising. See, what you don't know is that I come from struggle. I come from hunger, both literal and metaphorical. I've stared down empty cupboards and empty hearts. I've been overlooked, underestimated, undervalued, and still I rose. I come from ancestors who bent but did not break, who survived on dignity and faith when the world stripped them of everything else. I come from women who worked jobs that broke their backs just to put food on the table. I come from men whose hands were calloused with labor, whose silence held stories too painful to tell, and I carry them with me every single time I speak, every time I walk into a space, every time I claim my place. I bring them with me. So when you laugh behind my back, when you dismiss me, when you try to shrink me with your words or your silence, you're not just fighting me. You're fighting generations of resilience that refuse to be erased. Let me tell you something about being hated. It teaches you how to survive. It teaches you how to build armor, how to stitch wings where others tried to tear you down. It teaches you how to become your own sanctuary. You gave me no grace, but you gave me fuel. You gave me no encouragement, but you gave me something deeper, conviction. I thank you for every closed door, every rejection, every betrayal that made me question my own voice, because through that pain, I found it. I found my power, not in perfection, but in persistence, not in applause, but in the courage to keep going. You didn't break me, you built me. Every time you doubted me, I grew stronger. Every time you tried to silence me, my voice got louder. Every time you tried to shame me, I shed that shame and stood taller. And don't get it twisted, this is not about revenge. I don't need to prove anything to you. I don't need to convince you of my worth. My life is not a performance for your approval. I am not here to fit into your boxes. I am not here to be palatable or polite. I am here to be real, raw, unapologetic. I have walked through too many fires to be afraid of your smoke. I have cried too many nights in silence to let your noise shake me now. You see the success, the light, the accolades, but you didn't see the nights I questioned my own reflection. You didn't see the mornings I had to drag myself out of bed, heavy with doubt, haunted by the echo of your words. You didn't see the moments when I almost gave up, but I didn't. I'm still here, still rising, still becoming. To the ones who mocked me, thank you. You sharpened my edge. To the ones who betrayed me, thank you. You taught me how to stand alone. To the ones who tried to erase me, thank you. You made me write myself back in, bolder and brighter than ever. You see, I learned that greatness often makes people uncomfortable. That those who can't imagine your light will always try to dim it. That your very existence can be a threat to those who live in the shadows. And I've made peace with that. I no longer bend myself to fit into spaces that were never built for me. I no longer silence my roar to soothe fragile egos. I no longer doubt the value of my voice just because you don't want to hear it. You don't have to like me. You don't have to believe in me, because I do. I believe in the woman I see in the mirror, the one with fire in her eyes and scars on her soul. The one who keeps showing up even when it hurts. And this is bigger than me. This is for every little girl who was told she was too dark, too loud, too different. For every child who was told to sit down when their spirit wanted to dance. For every dreamer who was laughed at. For every voice that was silenced. For every heart that was broken in the shadows of someone else's insecurity. This is for you. Don't let them write your story. Don't let them cage your light. Don't let their fear become your prison. I am telling you now, stand tall, stand proud. You don't owe your oppressors anything, not your silence, not your apology, not your time. You owe yourself everything. You owe yourself grace, love, space to grow. You owe yourself the audacity to thrive. And yes, I still cry. I still hurt. I still have days when doubt creeps in like a thief in the night. But I don't stay there. I get back up again and again. Because there is something inside me, call it purpose, call it fire, call it God, that refuses to let me quit. I didn't come this far to fold. I didn't climb out of the pit just to go back. I've earned my seat at the table. I've earned my voice, and I will not apologize for using it. So keep talking. Keep doubting. Keep throwing your stones. I've learned to build with them. Every insult, every wound, every attempt to diminish me, I've turned them into bricks. And with those bricks, I built a foundation that your hate can't shake. Let me say this clearly. I am not your enemy. I am your mirror. I reflect back to you the parts of yourself you haven't healed. I reflect your fears, your insecurities, your limitations. And maybe that's why you lash out. Maybe it's easier to hate than to do the hard work of healing. But your hate is not my responsibility. Your bitterness is not my burden. I carry enough already. I carry legacy. I carry hope. I carry the weight of becoming everything I was told I couldn't be. And I carry it with pride, with grace, with fire. So the next time you think about tearing someone down, ask yourself why. The next time you try to clip someone's wings, ask yourself what you're afraid of, because tearing someone else down will never lift you up. And let me be clear, I am not going anywhere. I will keep rising. I will keep speaking. I will keep building, loving, dreaming, not in spite of your hate, but because of it. You tried to bury me, but like the seed, I rose. You tried to drown me, but I learned how to breathe underwater. You tried to silence me, but I became a song that cannot be unsung. To those who walk through this world with hearts wide open, to those who have tasted pain and still choose love, to those who have been hated and refuse to become bitter, you are the bravest of all. Keep going. Keep shining. And to the haters, thank you. You tried to stop me, but all you did was teach me how to thank you.